herzlich willkommen hier zu Starfield. Wir sind hier wieder zurück und jetzt können wir mal um Fan sprechen.
Using Isaac. Usag, Isaac. I don't mind. Why would I? That would be a tragedy.
Haben wir das alles schon gefallen? Ne, haben wir noch nicht gefallen.
Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide. Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was all over the news. But I believe that's only the beginning. The first chapter in a 437-book anthology documenting your greatness. It's only a matter of time before they start writing it. I'll be counting the seconds until they do. 1001, 1002.
So dumm. Fan.
Oh
Fandasen.
no, that sounds ominous.
Angreifen. Sollte es da ein bisschen. Komm.
Oh, I can definitely do that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be 11 times infinity. Just you wait and see.
Here, I have something for you. No obligation. I wanted to. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of
Isn't
course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Sag mal nein, ne? Kann ich denn was stehen? Looten.
Let us see how Vladimir is faring.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Hm? Schon cool. Schon cool. Ja, wow. Ich finde sie nett. Ach,
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day. All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. No, just need to follow your scanner to the real destination. Might be a boot's journey. But that's the explorer's lot sometimes. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Da habe ich auch keinen Bock. Ich glaube, ich mache jetzt noch... Okay, dann machen wir das. Das haben wir ja nicht. Das passt. Wir können da noch sitzen. Ja. Okay. Ich hatte jetzt
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Nochmal, wo das hieß. Springen wir mal. Jetzt sind wir in dem. Wir sind ja doch gar nicht richtig. Ich bin nicht in einem Kampf, ich will nicht in einem Kampf sein. Und das wenigstens näher? Nee. Das kommt nicht näher. Wo ist man das?
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Nee, das hier. Jetzt weiß ich, wie es funktioniert. Es könnte so einfach sein.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that what the saying goes?
Angensaft. Okay. Aktivieren. Aha. Das lohnt sich doch meistens. Das lohnt sich doch meistens da. Einfach hin. Angeschaut. drehen. Ach, hier ist einfach deren ganzes Schiff gefühlt. Okay, das. Achso, das war sogar meine Mission wahrscheinlich. Ne? Ja. Dann haben wir das wohl schon erledigt. Dann haben wir das wohl schon.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Achso, doch, das.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. No chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3 to 1, I'd like to point out. I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Thanks. That should get me home. Good. There aren't many of us out there. So it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon
Ja, dann machen wir's, komm. Scheiße.
Good hunting.
Dann machen wir das. Fast dran vorbei. So fast. müssen wir ganz schnell hinkommen. Kann man das ein bisschen beschleunigen?
indigenous life signs. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
Good day, Captain.
Ach so. Bin bescheuert. Gar nicht im System. Oh. Nee, nicht so. Ja gar nicht.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Aha. Okay. Oh, ich sollte mal Außenposten machen. Gar nicht.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports.
Hier war ich nämlich.
I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
A fair amount of business run.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. Just 3 more to go. A little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around
Natürlich
him
ist er ganz
he built. Pretty much everything in this town is.
Tech.
Try to show a little respect.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff.
All the way up.
Ich glaube
Is
jetzt
it
mal.
just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You'd be dust except for the factory.
By not spending a single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea.
Nicht fair, sondern.
Provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, Dad, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure
Yeah,
I don't have to
wollte ich
tell
doch.
you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Ja, ist klar.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
As the outside stays the same, you'll have the same atmospheric behavior. And thrust is open.
I'm glad we understand each other.
You certainly seem to have taken a liking to this man.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Hmm? Perhaps I expected too much. You are just a deputy, after all. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Freestar Rangers instead. A ranger's first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. If your carelessness costs my workers their livelihoods, then you've utterly failed in that duty. I hope you understand that, Deputy.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Ich hasse den jetzt
Can I get a
schon.
word?
Ich hasse den jetzt.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price.
Jalen
He's a little
Price.
different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble. Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh? Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neo.
Just processing another order for pickups. Popular model.
Off-worlders.
Oh!
Oh, das war nicht gut.
It's a tough town, but these are good people.
One hopes the best thing that happens.
Just keep it holstered.
Ah ja.
Hello.
Dann fliegen wir mal nach Nieren. Könnte bestimmt cool aussehen. Wenn noch alles nicht ist.
It's very rude of the universe to not welcome.
Ja, schauen wir mal. Reicht sogar.
Fireworks when you arrive in space. And a bare minimum, a shooting star would be.
Reicht sogar.
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right.
Sehr gerne. Sieht schon cool aus. Ich mag das Spiel. Mir macht's echt ganz. Mir macht Spaß. Die Ladezeit nicht. Oh, cool. Sieht echt nicht aus. Das hier. Kann nix sagen.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding.
Aber so, keine Ahnung, so ein Quad oder sowas, das wird schon gut. Die Wege sind sehr, sehr lang.
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
Don't move, Nesha!
sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run and fly.
Wee, it is okay. Trade of fortune. Meaning.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Hey there.
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Yeah, to purchase some mining goods?
I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Ah, ich muss einmal Außenpost machen.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
You should take his words to heart.
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want. I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Free Star Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent. Rookies.
With an attitude like that,
Das
at least I know we
war ich
will
mir
not be
gedacht.
bored.
Ich wollte ihr
Your
natürlich gefallen.
stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you. Of course, Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, I don't get involved. Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job. This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call. Come on.
Ja, das klingt sehr nach... wie nach Cyberpunk.
That was pretty impressive.
Nach Liberty City.
With the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that a Neon staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't.
Schön, dass er da jetzt nicht reingeklitscht ist. Das wäre ein bisschen komisch. Oft bist du eigentlich echt relativ gut.
Would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation.
Is something amiss?
I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people. And laws can be interpreted and debated. The Ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Wie viele Tonspuren die vertonen mussten. Sprachsequenzen. Weil es redet ja jeder hier. Kann die anreden, die redet.
Only have a few credits left. Wonder how I should spend them.
Kann die anreden, die redet. Die anreden, die redet.
Watch your back around
Also,
here.
krass. Und das ist auch eine richtig krasse Stadt in Auxerre. Also, ich.
Hey, Billy, got a second? What?
Oh, it's you. You make me scared. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
Abschaum. Oh.
Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
Everything in Neon has a price.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you. Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of one of those stories. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but found me anyway. matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
Oh, okay.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Das ist jetzt die beste Entscheidung, ne? Mit Dauer.
Nope, we don't have any plans. My partner is dealing with some health issues.
I doubt it, aber das machen wir.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
Jetzt ziehen wir es mal schnell.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, ich kann den gar nicht einschätzen. Versuche ich es auf dem Weg?
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. You think you scare me? Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost!
Kann ich mit dem nochmal sprechen?
You'd better keep walking. This is private property. Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger, and you ain't him.
Muss ich dem... Hätte ich ja gerade vorhin zeigen.
As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
Naja. Vielleicht kann ich dem ja.
Well now, look here. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business.
Oh Mann. Warum habe ich das gemacht? War richtig dumm. Allgemein oder?
Such harsh words. You wound me. Have I loaned credits to help those in need? Certainly. But that's no crime. I'm well within my rights to collect my due, and if payment is late, penalties shall apply.
No doubt Billy's brother was the victim of one of these penalties.
Now that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
Soll ich so ehrlich sein?
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern. Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. I know all about that. No need to lose your cool. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
Hat mich jetzt 1000 gekostet. Nicht für den anderen, sondern jetzt für
Watch it. Try something and I'll air you out.
Den konnte ich jetzt gar nicht einschätzen. Den konnte ich jetzt gar nicht einschätzen.
What I don't sell.
Nee, das war nicht so.
So what do you say?
So. Ah, hier. Ja, dann war es das aber auch demnächst, ne? Oh. Ach, Neonkern war's. Das war nix. Nee, war's doch nicht. Gut. Das ist auch nicht. es ist gefällt. Ich hier mir wieder alle Knochen. Das war jetzt nicht der richtige. Jetzt, also.
Goodman's with the syndicate, but he's...
Did you talk to Goodman?
Dealing with him won't cause ripples.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
The syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Ja, ich sollte dann aber hoffen.
Space travel.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Astro Lounge got you down. You're in the right place.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Aw, come on now. Don't tease a girl. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am, walking free. That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? So I stole a ship. Nobody got hurt. I didn't even keep the damn thing. It was a contract. I was hired to get it for some men. Don't even know where it is now. It was just a job. Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. You serious? Take your pick. Money? Reputation? The thrill of it? All good reasons. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable. No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you, he's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
Die
Oh, how many velocities did I
wirken
have?
jetzt nicht mehr. Was denn? Dann fliegen wir noch ins All und dann war's das mit dieses Mal. Ach Mann, ey. Wir stehen auch richtig dumm rum einfach, ne? Ach doch. Okay.
Captain, greetings.
To be back in our own ship.
Das hat jetzt ganz okay funktioniert. Wenn ich jetzt 1000 kostet, das tut schon irgendwie ein bisschen weh. Ja. 2, 3 Waffen. Okay. hätte ich es mit denen noch reden können. Na, das war ein bisschen zu viel. Wir landen noch da. Aber ist egal, ich möchte nicht mehr reden. Das müsste ich jetzt wieder landen und dann wieder in die Stadt und nee, da habe ich es.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective Space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Ja, dann war's das. Okay. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.